Hello and welcome to another episode of probably me blanking. Today I'm at a change of venue. I'm down at Seafield, which is somewhere I've been meaning to come to for a while. It's been heartily recommended by a lot of people for flatties. It's apparently a very good flatty mark. Usually, sorry about the vertigo cam there, people fish off the wall just over to the left there, but I'm going to fish the low tide for a bit and move my way back as it comes in, because there's a set of stairs or steps or a ramp or whatever behind me, which is going to make it really easy to get up and away from the tide. It's quite a slow tide here. It's can you see the moon there? It's a half moon, so it's a neap tide tonight, so it's going to be quite a mild, quite a slow tide, so I'm not going to have to run to escape it or anything like that. It is quite windy and it is quite cold. It is the beginning of December in Scotland, that's hard to say. So what I'm going to do is change a setup from what I usually do. I'm going to fish two rods today. I'm going to fish I've got a little Shakespeare kind of pier sort of rock all-purpose rod. It says all-purpose, you can't spin with it or anything all day, it's far too heavy. And I've got my carp rod, which I like because I'm quite short and it's a short butt, so I can easily cast it out. So I'm going to whack the carp rod out as far as I can go, you know, about 8 feet, and then I'm going to keep the other rod in close. Got my little shitty tripod here I got on Amazon for about a tenner. So I'm going to get everything set up. I'm just making the best of what's left of the light here to do this wee bit of filming in the intro. It's absolutely lovely. It's a lovely place to be. Portobello promenade just down the way, but it's usually too busy to fish there, especially at this time of year. There's all that kind of Christmassy stuff going on. So I'll get set up and then I'll get cast out, and if there's anything to report I'll come back on, because I don't have much daylight left, so I'm going to do that now. But I just want to give you the view I've got here. This is clear across the Firth of Forth. You know, you can go out there for all the way down to Dunbar and all those kinds of places. So hopefully I'll catch a fish. See you in a bit. Right, so I thought I had a fish on there, but what's happening is there's a load of like detritus on the water, like leaves and broken up seaweed and stuff, things that's just blown in. So that's catching up on my line, and the weight of it against the waves there is dragging my bait away to the left hand side. My rod almost got lifted clean out with the tripod there, so I'm casting out maybe like 100 yards or so, and within maybe 5-10 minutes I'm 15 yards from the shore, about 85 yards to the left. So I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to rebait anyway, so I'll do that and then I'll decide if it's worth moving to a different mark. I've got a wee dog here, what's it done? You can't see it, I doubt. I've got a wee dog sniffing around me there. So right, okay, I'll be back in a bit. Right, so it's a wee while later. Still nothing to report other than I've had two dogs so far come and steal my bait. Yeah, one of the owners did come over and apologise and help and all that, and the other guy just stood there and did nothing, calling on his dog, didn't even acknowledge me. And I'm saying, look mate, I've got a bag of hooks and baits and things, your dog's in amongst it. Come on dog, come on, whatever the fucking dog's name is. Didn't even look at me. So if the dog comes down again, both of them are getting a fucking kick up the arse. You've been warned. So I don't know if you can see my rod tip. It looks like I'm getting bites, but we're just about slack water now. I hope you won't be able to see, but you probably be able to hear the difference. I'm pointing the camera at those waves as if you can see them. So I'm not getting as much of the leaves and seaweed and all that sort of crap that I was getting earlier on, but it's still enough to be a pain in the hook. So it's about 6 o'clock, I think, 6:30, something like that. The tide has been kind of slack for half an hour or so, and it will slowly start coming back in again. That wasn't a bite, I could see quite a big wave just off there, so it looked like a bite, but it's really not. I can see what's causing that. So I think I'm not going to stay out too long. I told my partner I'll be back about 9-10 o'clock, something like that, and it takes about an hour to get through the city. back to my flat. So aye, unless I catch anything, I think this is going to be it really. It started to rain, the place is full of arseholes and they're thieving dogs, so I think this might have been a mistake. So unless I catch anything, this will probably end, and I probably won't even put this video up, but we'll wait and see. So that's that for now. Well, this is a new one on me. A scallop has attached itself to my line. I don't know, it must have been opened when I've cast in, and it's closed over my line. I've no idea what to do, how to get that out. I don't want to damage it by just pulling it through. I don't know, I have to cut both sides of it so there's only like an inch or something. Maybe that's the best way. And that's what's left of my bait. That was a whole sardine at one point, but it's been nibbled away by, I'm assuming, crustaceans and other small creatures. Oh well, I'm calling it a night. I moved a little closer to home, so when I did give up, I wouldn't be miles away and pissed off. I would just be pissed off. But this is kind of, at least I've had a new experience. Ah well, cheerio and rasta.